Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, and welcome to TrebleChin Entertainment. I'm Davey, and
I'm Drew.
Drew, you are shorter and blonder than last we met.
Just as fat.
Yeah,
maybe.
But this is Phteven guest hosting with us today. Today we're going to talk about something near and dear to our hearts.
Yeah. Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino. We just saw the Hateful Eight yesterday.
It was good.
It was real good.
It was really good. Yeah.
Really good. What'd you think of the Hateful Eight?
I liked it because he's kind of. It's not like the whole. I mean, I'm not dissing it at all, but like Bastards and Django are awesome, but
yeah.
It's different. It's like he's going back to his roots, like with Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
awesome.
It's very, very, very Reservoir Dogs inspired. It's really, really good. Like it's kind of like what Reservoir Dogs wanted to be, but it was too cheap to be.
It's like this is what Tarantino wants to do, but now he has money.
Now he's got money, so he can do it, and it's longer than Reservoir Dogs. It's like twice the length of Reservoir Dogs,
easily, yeah.
Which is better, I think.
Yeah, because you build up like every Tarantino, you got the pot, boiling and and then it just boils over, and you're like,
and then it just explodes, and it's great every single time, and gruesome. Oh my god, I had ridiculous expectations for this movie.
Yeah.
Like incredibly ridiculous expectations. Like going into it, this is kind of bad to say, but I was more excited about this movie than Star Wars.
Yes.
I was flat because Tarantino is my favorite filmmaker, like of all time, and I was so excited because I've followed this movie from the minute it was announced.
Conceived.
Well, from the minute it was announced, because he wrote the script and then it got leaked on the internet.
Really?
And then he pulled it.
Huh.
Like he shelved the project. Like he wasn't going to make the movie. He's like, maybe I'll write a book. And but eventually he okay, I'll do this live reading. He did a live reading with some of the actors that he wanted to be in it. Mm-hmm. And that was like a standing room only type of experience. Like so many people came to this thing, and it was so cool. And like how well it was received, he decided to rewrite it because people had seen like how it ended on the internet. So he decided to rewrite the ending and do it again. And from like when the trailer launched, I watched it on my phone 3 times.
The trailer's cool.
The trailer is
because it's popping up. It's like the Hangman, the Little Man. And you're just like, who are these people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I watched the first trailer on my phone 3 times in a row because I was so excited. And then I went to see Straight Outta Compton this summer for the first time, and the trailer, that was the first time I ever saw the trailer in theaters, and I didn't see it like the beginning of it because we were running a little bit late, but all I heard was Kurt Russell going, "This here's Daisy Domergue," and I fangirled all the way out. I ran in like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!"
Japanese schoolgirl shirt.
Yelling that loud too, like pissing everybody off in the movie theater. But I was so.
When do you not piss everybody off in the movie theater?
Yeah, but I was so excited, and very seldom am I that excited about a movie, and it meets my expectations.
2015, I think, was a really good year for movies.
Oh, it was. It was a really good year for movies, and it's rounding out so well here at the end. Like all these like Oscar contenders are coming out right here at the end of the year. Like the new David Russell movie that I haven't seen yet, but I hear it's great. The Danish girl.
The girl played Donahue.
But Hateful Eight and Concussion and just all these movies coming out right here at the end of the year, and it's crazy. Like it's a beautiful time to be a movie lover.
Oh yeah,
like it's a great time.
Because I wasn't even that really big into movies when this year started, but I think it's just like this year's going and just like, oh my god, fuck, this is cool.
But back to the Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
The Hateful Eight takes place pretty much in one room.
Yeah.
For the entirety of it.
Because it's Quentin Tarantino dialogue.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
It moves it moves fast because of that. Like I saw a shorter movie this week that I will review later, but I saw a shorter movie that felt longer than this 3-hour movie, and
just because it's littered with details. Like in the first, it's cool because they had like an overture and an intermission and stuff. It kind of felt like an old movie.
We saw it in
70mm.
We saw it in the 70mm film edition that's playing if you're in the Kansas City area at AMC Town Center. It's an experience. Like you said, there's an overture and there's an intermission in the middle of it, which the intermission comes in at just
the weirdest time.
A great time.
It's a great time, but it's like
it comes in at a spot where Samuel L. Jackson might as well just dropped a mic and then black.
Well, it's one of these things that's like you never think you would hear Samuel L. Jackson talk about this thing he's talking about, but you're like, okay.
It's just holy shit, because it's been building up until this point, and it's kind of at a simmer, but it's kind of starting to bubble a little bit at this point, and then it pops for the first time right before that intermission, and it's so good. And then after the intermission, you find out that it hasn't even blown up.
Exactly.
Yet.
Yeah. Like what happened was actually minimal. Like actually the most disposable thing happened. Without saying too much, it's like really when you look at the end whole picture of it, the most disposable thing really happened then.
Yeah.
But I think what's cool too is like you're watching the first half and there's these little details and like you don't really realize how much stuff you skip in your head.
Yeah.
But you kind of just keep watching. Like I didn't totally understand it, but I don't think it's that big of a thing. But then in the second half, everything,
find out it meant everything.
Yeah, every little thing is just tying together, and you're like, "Oh, damn!" It's just really cool. You can tell Quentin, he loved this movie like a baby.
Yeah, it's crazy because like he had that opportunity to like think, like, do I really want to make this?
Yeah,
because like in that moment when he was pissed off about them like the person leaking the script, he had that opportunity to think like, is this really worth it to me?
Yeah.
And you can tell that it was. It's like he took it as an opportunity to like present like his love of film, because he's like a firm believer in the use of real film.
He's just a big movie nerd.
Yeah, he's a huge movie nerd, which is one of the reasons he's my favorite.
Yeah,
like he's my favorite filmmaker because he loves film.
He's not in it for the money
so much.
Yeah,
and it's awesome. Like he makes movies that like feel more like movies than any movies want to feel like.
Yeah,
like movies kind of try to pretend they're real. They try to pretend they're real life. His movies try to pretend they're even more of a movie than they already are.
Yeah,
and he embraces the movie in the movie, and it feels so good. Like,
because it's like you just want to keep learning more and more about just these characters and this universe. Well, it's like it's all like like Red Rock, right? There's this town they keep talking about in the movie called Red Rock, and it's like it's almost like, oh, we're gonna get there and etc. And it's like you paint a picture almost like you're reading a book, like you're painting a picture in your head of just what's going on. You kind of create this world around what they're telling you in this room for really 3 hours.
Yeah.
But you're not bored. Like you're actively interested in these characters and their environment, and I think it's really cool how he did that.
Yeah, it's crazy what he was able to do by only having it set in one room, and it's not like Reservoir Dogs had the flashbacks to kind of give you the layout of the world. Mm-hmm. They don't do that in the Hateful Eight. Like you are here now for 3 hours.
Yeah,
and it doesn't blink. It keeps you there in this enclosed space, but it like you can feel the expansive world around it in a way that a lot of like you can't feel in movies that in movies that take place in more than one room.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I knew more about the world of the Hateful Eight than I knew about the world of Django.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking that too. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Django takes place across like miles and miles of America, and like you go to different places, but
that's what it is that it's not cemented in one place. You're kind of seeing this and that, and it's more like you learn a lot about Candyland, but you don't really learn much else about the environment other than that.
Yeah.
And this one I think it's more political too. Well, because this is
oh my god, yes.
It's post Civil War, and Django is pre Civil War. So that's probably why, but
you get the politics of the Civil War because we have Union and Confederate people in one place in an enclosed area in a blizzard, not able to leave, and one of them's black and two of them are Confederate.
Not just black, but he was a Union general.
Yeah,
a Union general who's now a bounty hunter who hunts like ex-Confederate renegades.
Yeah,
right, and then as soon as you see there's this old like Confederate general in there, and it's like you just when they see each other you just go, oh shit,
your
like,
butthole clenches all the way up.
Yeah, like you're like one of them's gonna die and it's not gonna be Samuel Jackson. So
it's
at least
it's a great movie based on tension, and like it allows time to simmer.
Yeah,
like it has the time to simmer, come to a boil, turn to gunpowder, and explode.
Yeah.
And it's
a little atom bomb, baby.
It's an atom bomb, baby, little atom bomb. You want to give it a score, Steven?
I'd rate it, I don't know, 8 Tarantino films out of 8 Tarantino.
8 Tarantino films out of 8.
No, it was good. I mean, it wasn't. There were a couple little things here and there you could probably nitpick, but you know, it's a solid movie. You know, it's hard to complain. You know, he proved that he doesn't have to spend. I mean, I'm sure he spent a good amount of money, but he doesn't have to spend a shit ton of money to make you feel satisfied. You know, it's like that's what proves a good, you know, a good writer is someone who can even when they have the options, they don't need a lot of tools to make a great piece of work. So yeah, I don't know. I'd really give it like maybe 8 or a 9 out of 10.
Okay. I'll give it I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 6. A great rating. It's not Tarantino's best work. Like we've been gushing over it this whole time. It's not Tarantino's best work, but it's he's hit his stride in filmmaking, and it's very well done.
I think it is from
definitely worth your time.
Yeah.
It's really great. And we love it. Let us know what you thought of this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've seen The Hateful Eight, tell us what you thought of The Hateful Eight, and leave a comment down below, and like and subscribe to our channel. We want you guys to be as much a part of this channel as any of us are. So leave anything you want in the comments below. Video ideas or just nice things, good things, bad things, anything. We want to output your input. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Davey.
I'm Steven.
Take it easy.